Finding a strategy is not the same thing as finding the sacred holy grail of trading. Having a strategy means admitting that you will never uncover these sacred secrets, and instead that you're committing to following a process religiously. The good news is anybody can create a strategy by following the scientific method, even you. First, you come up with a hypothesis, and then you test it to try to prove it wrong. You keep track of the results and proceed to tweak and adjust until the results are predictable. Why technical analysis-based strategies? Flexible. Technical analysis offers an infinite number of ways to express almost any strategy. Understandable. Technical analysis is easier to understand and work with strategies even for beginners. Scientific. Theories can be easily tested and proven or disproven. Can be automated. Technical strategies are the easiest to automate and deploy. When building technical trading strategies, it is important to note, most indicators lag price action, and you can use this to your advantage. Your goal does not have to be to beat buy and hold if your exposure to risk is limited. Assume no manual interference, no opening or closing positions unless the strategy says so. It's a game of probability. You don't need to be right in 100% of cases to have a profitable strategy. Starting from a blank slate can be overwhelming, so you should just start trying. You don't need to make the right decision from day one. To build a trading strategy using the scientific method, first, you must come up with a theory or hypothesis. For example, let's say I notice that when price is trading above the 200-period SMA and the 5-period SMA crosses up above the 20-period SMA, that price tends to go up for a while until they cross back down. My theory is, if I trade precisely this way, I should be able to capture moves up and largely avoid the moves down. With a theory hypothesized, we will use TrendSpider's strategy tester to test how trading this way would have worked out in the past. First, we'll create the entry condition filter for our theory. Filter conditions are not required, but can be very helpful. These are conditions you use to make sure you only trade in the environment your strategy is designed for. In our example, you only want to trade if the price is trending up. Defining a trend is tough, but we can approximate an upwards trend using the condition price is above the 200-period SMA. Next, create your entry condition trigger. These are the actual triggers for your trade. This might be something that happens on a specific candle, such as the 5-period SMA crossing above the 20-period SMA, so you would want to input this as your trigger condition using the crossed up operator. Finally, define your technical exit condition. You can start by using the same indicators that you used for your entry conditions, but in reverse. Once we have input our theory's entry and exit criteria, switch the look-back period to 7,000 candles and hit run. Ah yes, performance data on the historical return of the theory we came up with in our testing. See how easy that was? Now you may notice red highlights in your performance data, like shown here. This means one or more of your strategy's performance components is mathematically in a zone we have deemed no-go. These are not meant to be optional warnings for you to ignore. When a no-go highlight appears, take it seriously. It means there is a serious mathematical problem with this strategy and its odds. To summarize, creating trading strategies is possible by following the scientific method of hypothesizing an idea and then testing that idea with TrendSpider. We hope that this video inspires you to begin conducting these experiments yourself. And we'll be following up in a few days with another video that will dive deeper into ways of fine-tuning your strategy.